Right. What's up, Kadira? Yeah, man, hit that every day, man. I was just over here just like not paying attention to anything, right? So, if you're in the squad, if you're in on YouTube, hit that chat with that every day, man. Let's get this thing started. Um, what's up, Kadira? What's going on? Board Lord. What kind of board? What's up? What kind of board? Like a surfboard or something? Um, you dig? What's up, John? All right, so today, man, I'm just kind of like talking. If you have any questions, man, please. A chess player. Yeah, man, that's kind of like on my list of things to do. um, like get a little bit better with my chess game. You know, when I was a kid, I used to play chess, man, and I was actually pretty decent at it. And then I started learning about all these like gambits and stuff like that, and then I kind of strayed away from it. But yeah, don't be lazy for sure. I need to get back into that. That's kind of one of the things. So it's like I have to have a few things that I want to do every year. Like when I write my goals out, it's like I want to learn how to sing. I want to learn how to play an instrument, and then like chess is in there somewhere. So I don't know where it's gonna come in, but chess, it's I don't know, man. You get a headache after a while trying to think so hard. You know, trying to do all this Bobby Fischer shit, but it's a pretty awesome game when you just sit down and do it or whatever, right? What's up, Sean? Uh, right. That AI meant exactly. That's what's next. So if you didn't see my video on what's the next big thing, now from what I understand, Gary Vee has been saying it too, but I don't follow Gary Vee like that, so I don't know. But um, remember, man, and I actually show the trending chart on there. AI, get in early. You're an early adopter. Get in and try to figure out how to. I'm talking billionaire money now. You know, like I don't know if you guys are like with me on this, but like for instance, like I look at a store uh like Walmart, right? So I just finished reading, or I'm still reading. I have to finish it. The Made in America book, right? And I'm like, well, that's it. That ship sailed, right? That's done. There's no more like I could be a billionaire, you know. And then there's like the 99-cent stores or whatever. It's like, oh, so what else can I come up with to be a billionaire? Well, Facebook, no, that ship sailed, right? So you could try to kind of figure out like musically or the new Snapchat or something like that, but these are like anomalies, right? So you're like, fuck, is it possible? Like, well, Microsoft and Apple and they've all got their like niche. These dudes got these billions, man, and it's incredible. And you think to yourself, like, what could, how can I be an early adopter on something? How can I get my billion? How can I do that? I want to get in like that where, man, I actually did the research, like, so I get to read the book or whatever. So I started doing the research on a person. Like, every person, like his son, his daughters, his grandson, every last one, his wife, every last one of Sam Walton's people like are worth like 48 million, 12, I mean billion, 48 billion, 12 billion, 22 billion. I'm like, Jesus, how much money that dude have, right? So I'm telling you now that AI is your ticket there, right? If you get in, be an early adopter, figure out how to solve problems, and that's it, right? And you need to really get in there and figure things out. If I had the aptitude for coding, and I think I actually do, I would do it myself. To be honest, it's worth that to me, right? To leave that legacy for my kids. Should I say, well, once I get these businesses that I have running now, right? Would I learn how to code enough to try to be a geek enough to figure out AI? Yes. We're talking billions of dollars, man. Figure that shit out. And the whole Elon Musk said this, the whole like the bigger the problem you can figure out, man, the bigger your paycheck's going to be. So that's a pretty nice one, man, figuring out people's problems. So, but today I wanted to tell people, about learning how to say no, right? So earlier, um, I did a training about positioning in the squad. And I wanted to kind of continue this out. I did it just for the squad. So if you're not in there, go to funnelhackerpro.com, join the squad, and you can get some free training that I don't do on YouTube. Also, smash that thumbs up, man. if you like if you like this content, man, you can always take it back, man. If I say some shit that piss you off, just take it back, right? And if you like the content, man, right now, man, everybody's taking away organic reach, so I don't got Google being too far away. So make sure that you click the subscribe to get what's up, Joey? I'm glad you made it, bro. Click the subscribe button and get your what do they call those alerts, man? Click that little bell, man, and get alerts when I do go live, right? So if you want to know when I'm going to go live, because I really don't have a schedule for this shit. I'm just kind of like winging it, right? So what I've learned to do with this is I do need to do my SEO content, and like the shit that you see I post up, just like that goes with my everyday videos. That's like SEO shit because I got to get subscribers from somewhere, right? And then these are just, I don't care if it's like indexed or whatever. I don't give a shit. I just go live. So anyways, this is just me talking to you guys. So, what I want to talk about is learning how to say no. And what I mean by that, like, a lot of people would probably think that, I'm talking about, when I say how to say no, it's like always like we think like talking about our loved ones and telling them no, or maybe, somebody, that wants you to do some shit that you don't want to do. Right. But I'm not talking about that. I am talking about that, but what I mean is telling yourself no as well, right? This is what people always leave out. Telling yourself no. So when you decide that you want to go off the beaten path and start doing shit that you're not supposed to do, you need to learn how to tell yourself no. And I'll talk about other people in a minute, right? But telling yourself no is the practice, right? And that is the hardest thing to do, is telling yourself no, right? Discipline, exactly, right? So discipline is super, super, super important. And telling yourself no is going to make it easier for you to tell other people no, right? So listen, I know that I sound like a super dick and an asshole most of the time, but I'm really a softie. I promise you I am, right? And it's hard. Yeah. My wife's laughing because she's like, no, you're not. But no, I really am. I'm a softie. And she could tell you I am, because like if I was a total dick, she wouldn't be here. So it's hard. I find it hard to tell people no when they're trying to get help from me, especially family members or somebody that's known me for so long. So let me give you a quick story, right? So like 2.5 years ago, altogether it was like 5 or 6 years ago when I did the whole Fiverr thing, and I started getting a ton of money on Fiverr, and I came out here and I bought my house, right? Then I started kind of getting to the whole like online deal, making money online, marketing, and figuring this whole like online shit out, right? And I immediately said, man, I want to tell all my family. I went to my cousin, I went to like my little fake brothers, and the sister I never wanted. And I was like, hey man, listen. And I made a group for them, and it's Funnel Hacker Pro, right? Listen, let's hold each other accountable. I'm going to teach you guys exactly what I'm doing, and let's build this online empire, right? Obviously, the shit didn't fucking work, right? I'm still alone right now, right? Because nobody is going to feel the passion. Nobody is going to feel what you feel for your business. You're going to be the only person. You're going to, the desire that you have to go out and do things is your own desires. And that's a hard lesson, right? So what happened? As soon as I took off, right, I only had like maybe 5 people in the group, but I only planned it for that many people, right? That I would be, yeah, see, so board, it's like, yeah, I've made that mistake many times, exactly. So later on, when they start to see things moving, and I had like 500 people in the group, and then I had 600 people in the group, then I started getting phone calls, right? Well, hey, let me try to, no, it's too late, dude, no, beat it. And that's the no I'm talking about, right? But because I had been having discipline, and I disciplined to tell myself no when I wanted to work, I didn't want to go to work today. Did I want to go live? You guys look at the time, man. It's midnight my time. Did I want to stop what I was doing to go live right now? Well, kind of, because I really love doing this, and I love talking to you guys. But I would have much rather just sat here and talked to my wife, to be honest with you. We talk and laugh all day, so of course I choose her over you. But no, I need to go live, right? And no, don't talk to Nancy right now. Talk to them. disciplining yourself will make it really easy for you to tell everybody else to fuck off, right? So what I'm trying to do right now is try to tell you how to correct that now. A lot of us are newbies. A lot of us are, man, you're going to make so many enemies, man. And Dan Kennedy says that if you haven't pissed off 4 or 5 people by the end of the day, you're not doing something right? You're going to piss a lot of people off. You're going to hurt a lot of feelings. And I'm telling you now that a lot of family members and good friends that you thought were going to see your vision are not going to see it. They're just not going to feel that. And a friend of mine told me, he's like a brother to me. He told me, he was like, listen, Sonny, because I always wanted the better things in life. I've always wanted to have abundance. I've never been the type of dude to say, I just want to get by. I want to pay my bills. And, I want to, I'm okay. Just, you guys, if you were in any of my classes, I always talk about how, because Ty Lopez, he goes to this farm area, right? Because some people want that. Some people want, and I talk about these big ass cheese wheels, Yeah, you just see those, like if you just look out here in France and look at the cheese wheels, they're huge. Huge. They're like real wheels. You can put make a car on them, right? They're huge cheese wheels, cows, and fucking hay. I've never been that person. I've always been the guy that wants to live, the extravagant and have abundance, right? And so a friend of mine told me, he was like, listen, Sonny, not everyone wants to live on a golf course. Not everyone wants to have that abundance. Not everybody wants a Bentley. No one. So you can't make people understand your vision, right? And yeah, he cries about his trolls. All right. So, and the one thing that why you have to learn to say no. You said, Sonny, well, why is it you may have to say no? Because people are going to come to you and say, I see your vision. People are going to lie and say, I see it. I know, this is, this is what I want to do. And you have to say no because they're fucking lying, right? They don't want it, right? And they're going to slow you down. Time is more than money. Time is time. And you don't have it to waste, right? You need to try to figure out how to spend every minute you can towards working for your business. Your selfishness now will allow you later to say yes. And that's what's beautiful about saying no now. Later on, you can say, yeah, sure, come on over, man. I'll teach you everything you want to know. Because you've already established yourself. And you didn't have to slow down to teach your cousin, right, how to do some shit. That's another thing that Annie says, billionaires go with billionaires and birds of a feather flock together. We all know that, right? And that's true. And you have to wash your friends list out. That's something that I had to learn. It hurt me so much because I've had friends for as long as most of you guys have been alive, right? Seriously. I've had some friends that I know, that I've known for 30 years, and I have to cut those people loose because they don't have the same values that I have anymore. They don't have the same drive. They're just sitting around doing the same shit, man. If you guys have never heard the Crenshaw Slim story, you're on YouTube right now, right? Click and open a new tab if you're on YouTube and look up Crenshaw Slim, okay? And you're going to see a couple of videos of him. If you're in the squad right now and you have any questions, you can come over and ask questions or whatever. And if you're on YouTube, man, feel free to jump into the chat with a bunch of people in here and smash that thumbs up, man. And like I said, you can always take it back. But look up Crenshaw Slim right now, right? And you're going to go see Crenshaw Slim. And he was a really good friend of mine. And I tell this story all the time to make a point. Crenshaw Slim was a crackhead in the 1980s. And I was married to my first wife at the time, the mother of my children. And we were poor. We didn't have any money. I was, 18, 19 years old, and we were broke and living in South Central Los Angeles at the time. And we, had a bunch of kids. And so he would come give us stolen meat and feed us, right? Well, if you go look at Crenshaw Slim right now, he's over 50 years old, and he's still doing the same shit, man. from fucking 30, 40 years ago. 40 years ago now, right? No, 30 years ago. He's doing the same thing, man. Come on, really? That's a big indication of how things go with your families, and nothing changes, right? And those people, those Crenshaw Slims that are in your life are going to come try to, I don't know why they do it, but they're going to come and try to knock you off your course. And they're going to, ask you questions all of a sudden. And they want to test, and I use this all the time. I call it testing the fences, and I got it from Jurassic Park. I've known it for years. The velociraptors would come and test out the fences to see where the weaknesses were periodically, right? To try to find out where they could break out, right? And this is what I think your friends do to you. I think that they're testing your fences to find out if you're still cool, to find out if things have changed for you. Is money going to change you, or is your status going to change you? Yes, it's going to change you. Will I still be your friend? Yes, but we're not going to talk about business. We're not going to talk about you getting involved. I offered this to you when we were both at the same level and pretty much had the same knowledge, and you didn't do it. So now I have to move on, right? And this is how you didn't get bored of doing it. So I don't know with Crenshaw Slim why the Crenshaw Slims of the world are like that. They just get caught up and they don't really pay attention to time, right? So that's the only thing I can tell you. But the only thing I will tell you is learning how to say no, first of all, to yourself is most important. Everybody will tell you, learn how to say no. But we're not talking about outward. I want you to turn that inward to yourself, right? This is the lesson for tonight. Turn that inward and say, I need to start saying no to myself when it's time. It all happens to us all, man, when we're working hard and we're doing things or whatever. We want to say, well, I don't want to go to work tonight. I don't want to, I don't want to do certain things tonight or whatever. I don't want to do a live video tonight, or I don't want to do any work, whatever. You have to say yes to yourself. And no, I'm not going to, go out and do the wrong thing. And training yourself with this discipline and saying no, learning how to say no to yourself first will make it real easy to say no to your friends and family. I know that that's going to be hard on you, right? Because we're all going to make it to where we need to make it to. I know it for a fact, right? But I'm going to prepare you for that right now. You need to learn how to say no to those people, man, because they don't mean you any harm. I don't think they do. I think they're just getting insecure or whatever, but you can't be worried about that. You can't concern yourself with their feelings now. Right now, you can be concerned with their feelings and knowing that, hey, listen, man, I'm going to help you by saying no now so I can say yes later, right? And that's just what you have to think in your mind. Because later on, when you have things and you've scaled up and you have people working for you and shit like that, right? If they're serious, offer them a job, right? Or you can offer your time at that point maybe. But in this volatile time of your startup period and when you're starting to scale up your business, you need to give all the attention to your business, your fledgling, your baby, your little egg, right? You need to give, what's up, Blake? You need to give that attention to your business and yourself. And so just learn how to say no is really important. All these mindset videos I'm giving you guys, right? I know a lot of times you're like, well, damn, Sonny, is mindset really this important? And yes, mindset is important, and discipline, man, is super important, man. And that's why I tell you to work every day on your business, man. You will start learning some amazing shit. I did a video the other day about Awario and this deal that's coming out about data. And data is the most important shit that you'll ever get out of your business. When you work on your business every day, you get so much intelligence. You get so much data, man, that you learn every day about things, right? So make sure that you work on your business and elevate yourself. Get up in the morning and ask yourself, what can I do today to take myself and my tribe to the next level? And I promise you that you guys are going to see big differences. Smash that thumbs up, man. Subscribe to the damn channel if you like it. You can always come back tomorrow and take it back, man. Hit that little bell. I'm not going to bug the shit out of you, man, but make sure that you get those little alerts, man, so when I go live, you'll know it, because I don't have like a schedule, right? But if you guys want to tell me inside of the Yeah, you know what's funny is that, Joey, you're saying it's a mindset is the only important thing, and for me, that is it. Mindset is important. Learning the mindset, man, training yourself to go to work, training yourself to get down to business. Like you said, the tools, projects, people, all that shit is clicking buttons, man, is what I call that, right? That is so easy, right? Um, yeah, man, the no shit is really seriously, that's serious business. But mindset, dude, that's everything. 90% of this, because you're gonna learn how to click buttons. That's easy, right? You can just go read the instructions, read the documentation. Like that's something I'll give you before I part here. Everything that you want to learn is in a book and in the documentation. Everything, right? I promise you that. So, hey, Joey, and I'm glad that you're here, man. So, I mean, Joey, Blake, Kadira, dude, Board Lord. I'm not gonna call you Board Lord, man. Jackie, what's up, man? I didn't know. I didn't even see you there, man. John, tell me your name, dude. Board Lord, dude, and the Ebony Empire. Yeah, man, gotta kick these names out, man. But I really appreciate you guys showing up and spending time with me, man. He's up your mental mouthwash. William, cool, man. William, man, thanks so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate when you guys. Sweden, okay, man, you're over here with me. Man, I got to get over there and go fishing, dude. So, what would be perfect is me coming to Sweden, playing chess with you, and going fishing. Fuck, the fishing is so awesome in Sweden. I got to get over there. So anyways, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and talking with me in the chat, man. And if anytime you have questions in here, I will answer you. I promise you, man. Go out there, work on your businesses, man, and start telling people to fuck off, right? So like right now, no,